Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's the first time you have seen any of my videos. If it is the first time, please don't forget to go and check out some of the other ones that I have done. Now, for those of you that have seen my videos before, we are currently working on terraforming my island, so we've got quite a bit done. All this bit up the back is looking lovely, and I've got some nice little jumpy bits and it's all looking great. However, I have got a huge, I tell you, expanse right here. Now, I have an idea what I'm going to do with it. So, the other day, I moved my campsite from here down to here. Out the way, Quilson. Now, I haven't decorated the campsite yet. That will be coming up in another video, I would well imagine. But I want to make this a little bit more interesting. I would like to put in some waterfalls. And then up here, this pond, I have already started filling it in because it was bigger than this. It was actually a little heart shape. And that was the original setting on it. But the other day I put in waterfalls here, so I would like to connect a pool to these waterfalls. And then I want to put in a third tier on here, just to separate things out a bit, if that makes any sense. Now, behind this tier that I'm going to put here, I don't have any idea what to do with the rest of it. Well, I've got ideas, but I haven't got to it yet, if you know what I mean. So at the moment, this area here, like a lot of other places on my island, are pretty much a dumping ground for flowers. Because once I have got all my terraforming done and I'm happy with the layout, then I will start tidying things up. However, I've got to say I was really surprised. Yesterday, I went into resident services to have a look and see what star rating my island had. Would you actually believe it? It's a 5-star. Now, it was a 5-star. I know that. It was a 5-star before I started my island revamp. Okay, but because I've got so much stuff lying around and things are not in any particular order in some areas and it's a little bit of a mess, I was absolutely gobsmacked. But yeah, it's a 5-star island, and that I can't believe it. But anyway, moving on. Let's get started. What do I want? I want to put on my hard hat. There we go. And let's see what a mess we can make of this area. So, first things first. Let's go with some waterscaping first, shall we? Just to try and get a little bit of a shape before. It really annoys me that you can't put waterfalls on an angle. So I just want to get a little bit of a shape at the moment. Let's have a couple along here as well. No, I'm going to leave that one because the chances are I might actually take that sticky out bit away. Okay. Let's go down here. And Quilson, do you know what? Quilson is always in my way. He's a little cutie, and a lot of people, I see it on the forums and things, they go, oh no, I got Quilson as my first camper. And of course, if it's your first camper, you have to take him. And so many people are like, oh, I don't like him, he's an idiot, he's not a very nice thing, whatever he is, duck. And I actually think he's really quite cute, bless him. It's not his fault he's a little odd. But he is quite sweet. Oh, can't go that way. However, saying that, even though he is sweet, you can bet your bottom dollar that if I am trying to work with terraforming or anything like that, Quilson is there. In my face. Oh, is it not going to let me put one there? No. Oh, well that was a complete waste of time then, Kate, wasn't it? May as well just go and take that corner off again. See? Out of the way, Quilson. What am I doing? I want to take the corner off, don't I? Right, and then I think I am going to lift some of these fallures, as we say in Scotland, so that I can start putting in a little bit of. I don't know if I want a pond, or maybe just, I think it is going to be just a pond, but I would like I would like some sort of water feature in here, but I'm not entirely sure what yet. What I may actually do, thinking about it, I might actually leave doing the camp, now that I'm spending all this time digging up flowers, I think I might leave actually decorating the campsite to another day. Because if I do that another day, that means I can decorate it and I can get the shape and everything that I want. It gives me time to be able to lift all this stuff and get things moved a wee bit. So yeah, I think we'll do that. So for the time being, let's get ourselves back up here. Get out the special shovel. This one. And let's start building some cliffs. Or at least I would, if it was going to let me. Has it let me? No. No. Where are you going to start, you there. I'd better get out of the way before I barricade myself in anywhere. Because that would be just like the thing. I really seriously need to learn some control, don't I? So there isn't really an awful lot of a point to this particular cliff formation other than to open out, not to open out at all, that's not what I mean, other than just to be aesthetically pleasing, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. So it's not going to be massive, but I want to use it to connect the two, to connect this area below the campsite, and to connect the pond, and therefore connect the river on the other side down from the campsite, so down sort of to the right as you look at the screen. That's the general idea. Now we'll leave that like that for a minute. So like I say, I don't want this to be massive. I don't have any inclines left to use. I already have my limit, which is 8, for those of you that didn't know. You can have up to 8 inclines and up to 8 bridges. You can't have a combination of them both, so you couldn't turn around and say, right, I want, 10 bridges and 6 inclines. That just isn't allowed. So I already have my 8 inclines, and I have, I think I have 1 bridge, possibly 2 left to use. But I would have to double check that. Now, I'm about thinking that this, let's put another one here. I think this is kind of, for the time being, I'm quite happy with that. So let's get a bit of shape out of it. It is literally just somewhere that I can put up some trees, put some flowers, some rocks, a little bit of decoration, you know the score, and then have a little waterfall coming off the back edge here, hopefully. Although I may need to change that slightly. That's not what I want to do. You stupid thing. Oh, actually, maybe not. Let's do this. Just for a little bit. I had a moment of inspiration there, if you can call it that. Right. Okay, so that's quite a nice shape. However, I do think I'm going to have to put a straight edge on it. Which is a little bit annoying, but never mind. Simply, as you will know, to get the waterfall to come off it. Because you can't do it on an angle. So, let's get these followers again out of the way. I think I've got another one in there somewhere. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I do, but I missed it. That's better. So I'm going to put one more. Do I need to? No, I don't actually. Let's do this. Right. We need a ladder. Dum, 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 dum. But what I'm gonna do first, before I start putting the waterfalls in, is I am going to put in a tree or two. Just before I do anything else. Because then I know where I've got to, or how much room I've got to work. Let's have another cedar. Right. Let's see what happens now. So let's... No, it's not going to let me do it there, is it, after all that? Right, my idea here was a little waterfall there. And it's not going to let me... Okay. God damn you. Oh, man. Right, this is going to annoy me. I'm going to dig these up and I am going to extend this back just a little bit more because I do want trees up here. Definitely want trees up here. But, right, let's do that. If I actually put holes roughly where I'd like them, then I can see how much I need to build up. Okay, that'll do. What I want? My ladder! Righty. No. I want that. Why are you being special? Let's take this one, try it this way. No, it's not going to let me do that. Okay, this edge tree may have to bite it. We'll see. If I can at least get two up there, I'd be pretty happy. However, if I extend this bit... Because the bit immediately behind this cliff doesn't really matter because it's going to be going into that pond. So that actually doesn't matter. Take that. Right, and then I need to put in another row here so that this tree stops complaining. And then I need to put another row, just a little bit of a sticky out bit in here. Now, I'm not overly concerned, in fact I'm not concerned at all about there being like a little space, a little gap. I'll show you just in a second what I mean. So around here I've got like this gap, so obviously I'll put flowers and little things here. But then this area here, I'm probably going to take the waterfall, this waterfall down to there. And okay, it leaves me a little gap here, but little gaps are great to fill up, if that makes any sense. It just adds little nooks and crannies and interesting features and things like that. So they are actually quite a nice thing to have. So I'm going to leave that one sticking out. No, I'm not, because that's going to be useless. I'm going to leave this one sticking out. I will... Oh, I've got stuck there. Hang on. Down we go. We take the edge off this. And it's not what I wanted to do there. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice this. Well, I might actually be able to move it up across one. So I'm going to take the edges off that. Right, let's try this again. Get the shovel out for a start. Fill that hole. Stick a tree there. Splendid. Now, although I probably should have waited until I'd done them. In fact, I'm going to take it out. Because then I can't... Well, it's not going to go there anyway, I don't think. But it should go there. Right. Let's get this out. And let's start with the water. It's not going to let me do it there, but... Or there. Start digging out a little bit of shape here. Oh, I always forget that. I've got a shovel in my hand, it's just not the right kind of shovel, as far as they're concerned. I bet I can't plant in this one now. No, didn't think I'd be able to. Okay, well that doesn't matter. I can... Do you know what? I'm going to extend it because I think it needs a tree. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to extend this out. It's not going to make that much of a difference. That 1, 2, it should let me put one in now. So let's take these edges off. Let's try again. It's all trial and error with this game, isn't it? And it's deciding what you like. I mean, don't ever feel you've got to have your island the way somebody tells you to have it. You have your island the way you want it, as far as I'm concerned. You're not trying to impress anybody, you're just trying to have a bit of fun. That's what it's all about. Right. Righty, righty, righty. Want to get digging again, don't I? So, look at that. Look how pretty. I do like waterfalls in strange places, if that makes any sense. Why have you got stuck? Never mind. Right, so I'm going to dig out a little bit here, but I still would quite like to leave. In fact, let's get this one out. Not gonna let me do that bit, is it? No, it's not. So do that again, and then just take the edge off it. There we go. Just gives a little bit of shape. Now, I'm not gonna worry about sculpting down there yet, down at the campsite. I am going to concentrate today on getting this sorted. So let's, for a start, now I'm pretty much going to have this really to the cliff, because otherwise it's just dead space anyway. You know what it's like behind cliffs, you can't really see anything, so if it just is dead space, I may as well. I'm just trying to get a little bit of shape to this. Oh. There's Matilda. I do like Matilda. Does anybody have Matilda? I think she's cute. Hi Matilda. I think you're cute, but please don't speak to me because I'm busy. Alright, so it's not going to let me do that bit. So, have I got a flower? I do. Let's put a little flower there. Just so that that little space doesn't go to waste. And then we come right here. And start digging. So I want to leave the pool big enough, the pond big enough to be able to fish in it. And I want to just basically get all this looking a little bit better. I'm going to end up getting myself stranded here, aren't I? It's just as well I've got my pole with me. So this could be a slightly odd-shaped pond, but just hacking away at this now. It's because I need to put that bit back so that I can actually get this bit out. I'll worry about shaping it in a little while. Just for the time being, I just want to get it out. Now is the question, can I get... Oh, I can. Look at that. Now, it's not going to let me dig this bit out, I would pretty much guarantee it. Yeah, it won't. And it's not going to let me dig this bit out. However, I'm going to leave it kind of like this, I think. So I've got a nice sized pool. Let's take this bit back a little bit. But I can still, just for sheer fun, jump about a bit. So let's start getting some shape into it. I'm almost tempted to put another stepping stone in it. Which, do you know what? I'm going to have to dig this tree up first, aren't I? That's no biggie. If I can find my shovel, that is. Right, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. I'm going to leave that little square there, I think. Can I jump from there to there? Yes, I can. Excellent. Take that bit out. And that bit. And shape that bit. How's that starting to look? I'm going to shape this edge. Oh, stop it. I actually wanted to shape this bit. So you come off. There we go. Round here is all a little bit straight, but there's not really an awful lot I can do about it unless I just extend it ever so slightly. Just to take that sort of harsh edge off it. Will you behave yourself? Does anybody else talk to theirself, their own character in this game? Because I certainly do. I always sound like I'm going slightly mad. Right, so look, that's obviously big enough for catching fish because there is a fish in there. These little bits, I am going to just plant a couple of things. Just to make it nice. Now, I'm actually thinking I'll worry about that middle one. Right. What do we think? What do we think? Because that matches all these little waterfalls up. It's given me a nice little feature here, which I can deal with later. I'm going to put some decor on these bits. This bit where my pumpkins are, I'm going to deal with that another day. But I'm actually really quite happy with that. So I think I'm going to love yous and leave yous little. I'll love you and leave you in a minute once I've spoken to Matilda. Oh. Another reaction. You can see so much. Amazed. Wow. So that's me. I'll just show you quickly. I have one reaction left to get. So I've got 39 out of 40 reactions. How cool is that? Kate is a happy girl. Right. Let's see, if I, very quickly, before we go anywhere, how does that look? Because I think that looks pretty nice. It's not sorted out yet with, like, up the top, but I think I'm happy with that. I wonder if I can get a tree there. Shall we find out quick? Probably not. It's worth a laugh. Worth a look. Might not be able to get one there now. I might have to wait until I've lifted all my pumpkins and do something. Yeah, no chance. No chance. No. I'll pull it out this way. So there we go. That's me happy for today. My next ploy is I am going to sort out the campsite, and also I'm going to show you around here. If I go over here, so there's the bottom of my little pool. This bit here and sort of connecting here was original river. However, what I'm actually thinking of doing is making not a lake as such, but quite a nice big pond here. So that's going to be on the agenda shortly as well. I just want to open that out a little bit and just make it a bit of a feature. I might put a little island in the middle of it. Put something on there, a little picnic area or something, I'm not sure. Because that would fill up this space here a little bit, make this a little bit more interesting. And at the moment, you have to remember as well is that I'm not done with my terraforming yet. I still want to put in, and when I say terraforming, I don't just mean building cliffs, I'm talking about rivers as well. But I still have a lot of very, very flat areas that I obviously want to just make a little bit more interesting for running around and just making it a bit nicer when people are coming to visit and things. I love this particular part. Love it. And then I've been saying I was going to go for like 5-10 minutes. I need to sort out in here, but that's Cherry's house. It's just nice to have different areas, and it's such a change from, even now it's such a change from the way it originally looked. If you haven't unlocked terraforming yet, when you do, it might seem really daunting to start with, but please don't let it put you off. It is great fun. You will forever be changing it. Because I know I'm doing this one at the moment, but I know for a fact that I'll play it this way for like a month, and then I'll go, do you know what, let's change it again. But hey ho, it's all part of the game. So I'm definitely going this time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a little like and a little subscribe. Tell your friends. Stick comments below. Tell me what you think of things so far and if there's anything you would change. And I'll look forward to catching up with you again soon on my next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.